Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and we're going to talk about the market analysis starting from tomorrow, that's February 22nd. As you are aware that Putin has recognized two rebel dominated region on Ukraine. So there might be some section from the US, and there might be some bad news coming out from this whole US and Russia power shifting, right? So let's see how the thing's gonna work out for tomorrow. First thing which we're gonna talk about the spike. We talked about this spike last week as well, right? I'm just gonna close this off like extra stuff. Let me see here. Last week we talked about this spy as well, right? We talked about that this area will be very crucial, like and this area we also kind of talked about that area as well, like that might be chances that the price can come to up to this area of 450 and then it can fall. We did our weekly analysis and we talked about this breakdown of this area. And if you see here, there is a two rejection. We talked about it last week. So there is one more rejections, and every time the price is coming on this area, which is here, this area is kind of still holding pretty quick, which is 431. Looks like the price going to open around 428 tomorrow after the news broke out that Putin has give the accepted that those reasons are from the Ukraine, and they are like giving the independence reasons for the Ukraine, those two rebel control area. So now the chances that 420, when this 428 is broken, you will see the 420 is coming pretty quick. Now here, after this one, and if you see on hourly time frame, let's see. Let's check it out on hourly. And on hourly time frame also, if you see here, it's kind of breaking. It's kind of following the trend line. It's kind of going down. So once this 420 is broke, it's kind of gives some hope. Once it gives that like bull can control this area, and then there might be some shift toward the 434 if some positive news comes tomorrow. If not, then you will see the 420 is coming pretty quick. This area has been like providing good support, as we discussed last time, that about 9 or 10 times this area has been provided good support in the past, which is here. If I'm gonna do those area, so if you see here, this area has been like providing good support, which is like 428 to 427 area has been providing good support. Even one time when the price fell below, it immediately came out, and then after the 4 times after that one, this area has not been breached. Bears are not able to keep closing below it. So if this is given closing below 428 area, you will see the 422 and 420 comes pretty quick, probably next week or the week after. On the other side, let's see on the QQQ. We also discussed about the QQQ last time as well. Like this area has been holding pretty quiet, right? And it's been making, like, if you see here, this is all about the distribution here. This is all about distributions, and this has been broken. Price over here, making lower highs and lower lows. So if this area is broken, you will see the price can move from 335 to 320. Before that one, it will be like 330 area will come. So next week, probably you will see the 330 and 320 area will come. This area, which is 322 to 300, will be acting as a good support on the longer time frame. If you see here, this is the monthly, right? So this is on a monthly, and I'm gonna see the price has went up. It's kind of making some like a doji, which is indices on a monthly basis, which happened on like month of December, right? Then the January, and this is the February. So this area will come, probably will act as a good support, which is like probably I would say like 300 is pretty much imminent if these sanctions and this the controlling the Ukraine by the US and the Russia, all this news comes in, then the 300 will be coming for the QQQ. And if you want to compare the chart, I'm just saying that compare the chart, okay? I'm not say comparing the price like the stocks with the index. I'm just comparing the price here. Look at the stock for Shopify. Okay, let me see the stock for the Shopify. If you see the Shopify, what happened here? This was on a monthly, okay? And I'm gonna do the double and check it out here. I'm gonna put QQQ. Q. Okay, so here, and I'm gonna put this one as a monthly as well. This one as a monthly. I don't need this EMA or anything. Okay, now I'm not asking you to compare the apple with the oranges, but what I'm trying to show you guys is that how the price action is working. If you see it, the prices went up for the SOPI 5 quite a bit, and it broke the good trend line, and then the price fell. Now, if you compare here with the QQQ, price went up. Here on the QQQ as well. Let me just draw the another line for the QQQ. If you see on the QQQ, price went up, gave the breakdown. So what does it show? The price is following this monthly trend line, and it gave broke down. Here as well, it broke down. So chances for the QQQ to come to this area, which is 300, is pretty much high. And if the news breaks down for the war or something, 220 might come probably like next couple of months, but that would be like an extreme situations. But 300 looks like prominent, like imminent that it will come if these escalations between the Russia and US continues. So now let's talk about the Apple here. On the Apple side, let's see, Apple here, very good stock. If you want to see, we talked about this stock, which we talked about this area last, like on the two analysis, we said like this area is controlled by the bear, and I said like, yeah, we can buy the put over here. And after that one, if you see here, the price came to that area and it gave closing around like 166. So now again, if that area comes, we can look for the put options. And after once this 166 is broken, you can look for 160 and 157. If you see how I put an alert for the 157 for the price to come. So don't do anything between 167 to 166. And if it gives the closing above 167 for an hour, like over here, and then you can look for the target of 169. It will be like small target. And if you see it, it's kind of respecting some trend line here. So it's kind of following that trend line. So you need to wait for this trend line to get broken in order to get the target of 172. Once the 173 is broken, you will see the 175. FTX, if the market is green for any reasons tomorrow, then this area is very good area for the FTX to buy, because FTX after the coming down, hold kind of stopped on that area. The price stopped on 216, and then again one more time is coming on this area. So from 1216 to 239 will come. If the market is positive, the market is negative, don't buy it. If the market is positive, look for the FTX for a good opportunities for 1:2 areas, 1:2 ratio for the profit. After that one, look for the Roku. Roku is very good area here. After the earnings, is kind of coming on to this area, which is very important area as well. So now what you need to do is, I'm gonna remove this part. You have to wait here. So once this gives a closing above tomorrow, by any way the market comes green, and it gives the closing above the 117 tomorrow, or if sustained for an hourly above this area, which is 117. If it stays above 117, then you can look for the target for 131 as well as 140, because this gap has to get filled. But if not, if it gives the closing below this area 113, you will look for the selling opportunity until the 101, because this area has been very crucial area for the Roku, and it's been giving, this was the gap, right? This is the gap for 95. So you need to wait for this 117 to go and buy up to 139 and sell below 112 if this sustains for an hour, and then look for the target of 194 for the Roku. That's for the Roku. And the MU, MU is on the very good area as well. And if you see here, we talked about the MU as well, I think like 2 weeks ago. So this area has been like providing the constant resistance for the Roku, and it's got rejection over here. So if it comes one more time around 94 area, you can go and buy the put around like 90 with the stop loss of 96 for a day area, and then you will get the target of 81 as well as 78 for the longer term, because you can compare this one with the PayPal, because I do remember that price actions for the PayPal, and it's kind of similar. I'm not comparing the apple with the oranges, okay? I'm just trying to compare the how the price action works. If you see here PayPal, I know it's a semiconductor stuff and all those stuff, but I'm just showing you the price actions, which I probably remember just now. So if you see here on a PayPal, what happened was the price was like coming over here on 300 areas. And if you see here, the price kind of for the MU and the coming like a second time. First time it come over here, second time, and the third time it got rejections, and then price went up and then kind of continue falling side. So here the price has already been like 4 times. If this one is not reached one more time with the next time, then the bear will take control and bring it down to the 77 area for the MU. That's my assumption. So please do your DYDT and do not sell it because I'm saying it. Just try to do the understand the price actions, what I'm trying to say. Next one I'm going to say about is AMD here. AMD also is in a very good area on hourly chart time frame. I can see it was going on a downtrend patterns, symmetrical kind of patterns. Now it's kind of broke out and gives. So if this price holds up to the 111 area, that can look for the price for 119 and then 122. If not, then if the 1110 is broken, you can look for the price for the 110. So and after that one is 102 and the 100. So buy above 112 for the target of 120 and sell below 110 with the target of 106 as 101 and $100, because in my view the 98 should come for the AMD for the longer period of time. So that's everything from my side, and if you need any analysis for any stock, just put it that in the comments and I'll try to cover on the next time. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thanks everyone for watching this video.